Yo, what's up? Max Tornow here. We're here in one of our party locations, and in this video I want to talk about the only true way to make money. Consistently, legitimately, and in a way so it brings you freedom. So if you like money, if you like being free, and if you hate having to work weirdly for it in a way of you not understanding where you're going, and if you're sick and tired of having to guess and hope that you're gonna make money, then this video is for you. Pay attention.
Have you ever wondered whether there's more to life than a boring dead-end 9-to-5 job? Have you ever dreamed about breaking free, traveling the world, making good money, and just enjoying life? No more office dress code, no morning commute, no boss. This channel is for you, so here's to your freedom.
So this is a little bit more of a rant video and a little less of like specific points, but it is really key that you understand how to generate money. And I think 99% of people out there, you can literally probably see it in your own environment, maybe your teachers, your friends, your family, they all think that making money is this like ominous cloud up in the ether, and there's a lot of luck involved, and you have to have a lot of talent, and you probably have to go to university, like ideally to like Yale, and like study business, and then maybe like you can just kind of maybe somehow, if you're lucky, create an income for you. And it's very funny because it's similar to, for example, fitness and diet. There's a lot of people who just like casually go to the gym. Like some weeks they go to the gym 4 times, and then one week they go once, and they kind of eat whatever, and they have no idea about carbohydrates and fat and calories and protein, and they have no idea on like how many sets and how many reps they got to do for each exercise. They just kind of try it. They all think like you got to figure it out yourself, and then it just kind of works if you're lucky. It's very similar to business, but that's not true. That is not true at all. That's not how money works. That's not how the market works. That's not how any type of business works. The way it works is you can literally follow a simple step-by-step structure. Okay, ideally, you get a mentor. You hear me saying this all the time because it's goddamn true. You get a mentor, you get a teacher, and you execute what they tell you to do. All right, ideally that mentor is someone who's exactly where you want to be. All right, that mentor is someone who has the type of business you want. That mentor is someone who has the type of income you want. That mentor is has the type of lifestyle that you want. And then you simply go to that mentor and you say, what do I have to do? And the mentor then ideally, if that mentor is used to coaching as well, says, well, step 1, execute, let me know once you're done. Okay, now you go ahead, you do step 1, all right, you give some feedback on how that step 1 went. You get feedback back from that mentor, and now you adjust, and when step 1 is done properly, you do step 2. And then you do step 3, and then you do step 4, and then you start making your first money, and then you go to your mentor and you say, made my first money, feedback. And they're like, okay, you did that, let's capitalize on this, and let's switch that, and now you make more money. And then you make more money, and then you continue that process, wash, rinse, repeat, until you have the type of income with which you're happy, or you keep pushing your entire life, if that is your personality, that you can do that too. And that is it. It really is that simple. But Max, you're only saying that because you want people to buy your mentoring program. Well, first of all, my mentoring program is the best thing that could happen to most of people watching this right now, and I can say this wholeheartedly and honestly, and it's my responsibility to tell everybody about this program because I truly believe that it helps. I don't necessarily need more money. I live a very happy, very comfortable life, but I want to help people, which is the only reason why I'm still in this business. But on the other hand, it's just purely objectively speaking, God damn it, don't get my mentoring, get someone else's mentoring, but for God's sake, stop guessing, stop hoping, stop trying to figure things out yourself because it's not gonna work. It's stupid, okay? And it's funny because with like business and nutrition, 99% of the mainstream people are like, totally, figure it out yourself. Just try around a couple things and don't worry at all about a structure. Just freestyle and waste your goddamn time for years without getting results. But for other things, it is totally normal to get a teacher. For example, imagine you have a friend, a roommate, a neighbor who just comes to you one day and they say, you know what? I decided I'm gonna learn Kung Fu. And you're like, that's great, like what school do you go to? Like what Kung Fu master are you gonna learn? And they're like, nah, I'll figure it out myself. I'll figure out the art of Kung Fu, the ancient art of Kung Fu myself, and then maybe they watch some YouTube videos on the side and they're like, oh, right. And then, you see them in their garden and they're like doing the Kung Fu and you're just like, dude, you're goddamn laughable. What are you doing? And they're doing the katas and they're like, oh, and they're like, I saw Bruce Lee in this one movie and he did it like this, and look, I'm getting really good. Soon I'm gonna get my black belt. Just, figuring out Kung Fu myself. You'd be like, what the hell are you doing? That is not how Kung Fu works. That is not how anything works. And if you're like one of these people who watches the YouTube videos and then sits at home trying to figure business out themselves, you're the guy who's out in his garden doing the Kung Fu katas because he saw some on YouTube. Don't be that person. It's very laughable. It's very ridiculous. But most importantly, you don't even have to care about other people laughing. Most importantly, it's a waste of your own time. It's a waste of your own energy. And money, it's not about money, You can get money back all your life. Any money that you invest, you can always get it back as long as you execute those things. But time you'll never get back. That time that you spend in your garden figuring out Kung Fu yourself is time that you'll never get back. And you can cross the street and you just get hit by a car and that is it. And you never lived out your potential. And most people think it never happens to me. I'll live forever and I'll die, at the tender age of 90, I'll die of old age. No, everybody thinks that. Every person that has ever died of cancer, of getting hit by a car, of being shot, or just falling, breaking their neck, all of them thought they were gonna die at an old age. But it hits us nonetheless. Which brings me to the next point, and that is, you gotta understand that mentoring is literally the best thing you can do if you want to get to a result. It's not even like, oh, but what if it doesn't work? There is no what if it doesn't work. Because if you get a proper mentor who's adhering to a proven structure that is clearly replicable for other people who are also not cut from a different cloth than you, then all you have to do is execute. And we see that in our Freedom Business Mentoring program as well. Every single client that is making good money, that is doing well, is a client who simply shuts the hell up and executes the exact things we tell them to do. And I'm no different as well, all right? I'm no different either. I execute the exact things my fitness mentor tells me. I execute the exact things my investment mentor tells me. I execute the exact things that my business mentors tell me. There is no trying and, I like the structure that has helped 200 of your other clients to become free and build six-figure a month businesses, but I'm gonna do the structure, I'm gonna do it a little bit more like this, and then I'll change that because it's uncomfortable and it's new to me, and I'll do that. No! Do the thing that made other people rich and simply execute it. The exact structure that has proven to work over and over again with all kinds of different people. If you're not doing that, it's insanity. It's literally insanity, right? It's like, I never forget this. This is a great example. I just came up with this. My friend had sheep, okay? He's like a half a farmer, and they had sheep, and they had their land was on a hill. And on top of that hill, they installed a new electric fence, okay? And they would look out the window and would see how the sheep react to the new electric fence. And the first sheep of the herd goes up to the electric fence, touches it, gets electrocuted, and rolls down the whole hill. It was hilarious. It was hilarious to watch. But it soon turned into very, very sad because the next sheep would watch his sheep friend roll down as it being electrocuted, and it would do the exact same thing. It would go to the fence, get electrified or electrocuted, and just rolls down the goddamn hill. And every sheep would do the same over and over again, and that is you if you're not understanding the importance of adhering to a structure. Every sheep probably thought in its sheep mind, oh, I'm special. For me, it's not gonna be like that. My thing is different. My target audience is different. My idea is different. My life is different. The country is different. Everything is different. I'm this special little snowflake. So if I'm gonna touch the electric fence, nothing's gonna happen. Boom, you get electrocuted and you roll down the window just like all your other sheep friends. Why do you think are there people in our mentoring program that are making $36K a month? Why do you think are there people who are closing $12,000 in a single day? Why do you think there's people who start out and get literally within 3 weeks their first 4 figures? Why? Because I'm a genius? No. Why? Because these testimonials are fake? No. Because it's a simple structure that we've worked on, that we've tested hundreds of times, and it works. There's no other way around that. And yet there's people out there doing the Kung Fu katas in their garden, looking dumb, wasting their time. Don't be that person. Don't waste your time. Execute the exact structure that has made other people rich, and that's it. Don't think about it. Don't try to come up with something new. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Shut up, execute, and you're good. All right? Might be a little harsh on your ego now a little bit, like, I want to figure it out myself, but you can have one of these two things. You can pat yourself on the shoulder, right? on your little ego shoulder and say, I'm figuring it all myself. I'm going to be a self-made man. All right, great, do that. Or you make 4 to 5 figures, 5 to 6 figures a month. I'm certainly happier with that than with my ego, because I can't feed myself from my ego. I can't buy nice things from my ego. I can't take my dad or my family out on a vacation trip from my ego. I can only do these things if I execute the steps that have been proven to work. And one of the great ways to do that is you can literally jump on a free consultation call, either with me personally or with an expert from my team. Don't try to figure it out yourself, simply follow the proven path to success. Very simple. All you have to do is click that link in the description right now, brings you to a page, read what's on that page, and then fill out the application to book your free consultation call. On that call, we'll basically be working hand in hand together with you, sharing the structure, applying it to your situation, and teach you how you can also build a business that makes you free as an online coach, as an online consultant, or online service provider. All right, very, very simple. So if you already have a skill, you want to monetize it, this call is for you. If you're already making money, but you want to make it big, you want to make it more legit, you want to scale it, you want to make money more consistently, this call is for you. But also, you like the idea of freedom, you like the idea of being wealthy, but you don't know what it is that you could teach or the kind of service that you could provide, this call is also for you, because we can analyze your strengths and we can tell you what exact model fits best for you. Again, all you have to do is click the link down in the description or the link that appears somewhere here right now. Book a free call. Now, we are getting booked faster and faster every week because the channel is getting more views. So I highly recommend you, just purely objectively speaking, to click on that link as soon as you can and book your call before it's too late. If the link still works, it's a good sign, because then it means we still have a spot open for you. Rant and execute. Maybe talk to you very, very soon. Thank you very much, and GG.